I can't hear me. If y'all can't hear me, I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on. Somebody trying to sabotage my page. This is my stuff, y'all. I love how you say Tachak Vaski. Let's go back to one of my favorite. Okay. Y'all don't even know. Y'all do not know. Can you hear me now? Hey, Mr. Carter. I got a message, y'all. I got a message. I got a message, and I guarantee you being here, it's for you. I'm telling you. The algorithm is only going to people who are working on becoming a better version of themselves. So you didn't land here by accident, trust me. And I'm not listening to this classical music by accident. My son is autistic and he absolutely loves classical music. So it was just something that already was with us. Just so happened I am regulated. I have been drinking matcha for 30 days. And I could see the damn results, y'all. I see the results. I feel awesome. I wake up every day. Can y'all hear me though? I've had too many lives where my live went silent while I was talking. And I had been dropping gems and I thought people were able to get it. And I had to delete the videos because once I get to talking about the real stuff, the volume go away. And I'm really, really not happy about this. YouTube, what is going on? What are we doing? Just like now, it doesn't even say somebody here, but okay, you can hear me. Cool. Let me get into it. So, this live is about accountability, a confidence that triggers insecurity in people, which is ultimately them not facing their account, not being accountable for their freaking actions and how they treat people. I'm telling y'all, I can't even get into the topic because I'm just so grateful that I kept drinking this matcha as long as I did because I would have never got to see the benefits of the matcha had I not continuously did it. Had I given up because it tastes funny by itself, I literally learned ways to make it taste better for me. And I did not even know the full benefits of matcha. I thought I was just giving me I thought I was just replacing the coffee in my life because I had got accustomed to drink the coffee in the morning and it became a ritual where it was like I couldn't get my day started if I didn't drink coffee. But then I noticed that, my was becoming dehydrated behind that coffee. So I said coffee can't be something I do every day. And I saw matcha and I tasted it. Thank you. So my body actually, I think this is from being active throughout my 20s. And when I got out of high school, I had jobs where I was physical. I actually was physical for about 7, 8 years, heavy, like lifting myself and like doing a whole lot of heavy workouts. So, hey, thank you. Hey, big head, I like that. So it's like now and look what's on here. That's so funny. So you see on here, this is a girl. I do stuff like this. Actually, I do this every day. I do this specific move every day in my bed. If I don't get out and do nothing, I do that damn move every day. And some people don't know, but this is something that you can activate energy in your body, dopamines. And like I'm telling you, hey Choice, I love you too. Thank you for that. Hold on now. Yeah, I'm telling you, am I a good fighter? I'm gonna be honest with you. There ain't nobody out here that can say they just put hands on me, and they will proudly say that. Ain't nobody gonna stand up and say, yeah, I boo boo wow wow, and feel and not look around the corner. Nah, nope. So, hey, you take that what you want to take that. However, I ain't on to no physical. I don't do any of that. That's the old me. You trying to bring the ghetto back. We trying to become better versions of ourselves. Joaquin, don't do that, Joaquin. You know I can't read. Don't do that. We trying to take the hood out the woman. You know, I'm trying to take women that are from the hood, that walk around with bonnets on in the airport. You know how we be in the airport with this exact outfit on. This is who I'm here for. Okay, we got all the Christies and the women who grew up with a nice house. So we got them that take care of them. I'm taking care of the ones who daddy never knew they daddy, who got 4 baby daddies, who can't read. Probably, you know, that's not everybody here, but that's who I'm speaking for. Everybody can appreciate the message, but I'm speaking for us, these women. So don't come out here asking me questions about my old life. Because I ain't on that no more. I'm a better person. I do not use physical violence to solve my problems anymore. I will call the police on you if you put your hands on me. You will go to jail. You will have a record. You may lose your job. You may lose your kids. Don't touch me. And if it gets really bad, pew pew is always with me. But I don't want to be like that. That's not what I'm on. We looking in the mirror over here. Go grab a mirror. You, Joaquin, go grab your mirror. I'm going to give you a free shirt. Got mirror? Hey, Mike Well. Okay, so let me get my paperwork, because I did write notes down for y'all. Because this is a highly avoided topic. You know, you ever heard of like pretty girl privilege? Have you ever seen the flies dude in the neighborhood? Or are you the flies dude in the neighborhood? And you just like, you get this hate from people. You nice. You could be nice as you want to be to people, but they just still hate on you. You ain't did nothing. You ever felt like you just attacked because your greatness? Or have you been the type that has judged somebody because they thought they were better than you? That's what usually they say. You think you better than me. In reality, you think they're better than you. I have never in my life sat around and said anything like that about anybody. They think they better than me. I have never said that. That is for, yes, it is. I have my protection. Of course I said that. Yes, I'd be a fool to not make sure I have protection when there are complete fools out here. So yes, I did say that. I'm owning that. Licensed and registered. How you doing? And it's pink. So try me and little story of I got Popeye pink gun in GTA. Okay, let me get back to it. Before I get started on this script, I want to highlight the fact of this. I look in the mirror a lot, so I do a lot of stuff to try to make myself a better person and try to heal my body and try to eat things that are less harsh on my bio system, right? Like I'm lactose intolerant. I can't drink milk, so I have to drink almond milk. I have to be mindful of that, and I can literally ruin my day. I can ruin my whole day by drinking the wrong shit. And this is big. This is big on becoming a better version of yourself. And Love Dorsey said that in her book. A lot of times people want to become better versions of themselves, but they pay more attention to what comes out of their mouth than what goes in their mouth. And I do know what goes in your mouth is less harmful to your soul than what comes out. So in the reality, you need both. You need to watch what you put in your mouth. You need to watch what come out of your mouth. Okay, it's called being intentional all the way around. So by me just being intentional and changing my daily ritual, swapping my coffee for my matcha, baby, I can wake up. I could wake up with the energy that I would have if I had drunk this liquor sitting on this table. I had bought some liquor this weekend, Friday. I don't even know why I bought it. I think my conscience just wanted to see what had happened to me in real time. So I bought the liquor so that I could feel how I feel right fucking now. Bullshit you not. So when I bought the liquor, I was already feeling good, but I bought the liquor in a way. I was wanting to celebrate my accomplishments for the week. So I bought it and when I brought it home, My partner, when he saw it, he said, "You been drinking?" And my energy was so high when I came in the door. He's like, "You already been drinking?" And the bottle wasn't even open. I said, "No." He's like, "It seemed like it." You know, I guess because I seemed like I was tipsy. When you are fully regulated and your nervous system is regulated, you will seem like you tipsy. But it's high of life. I'm not tipsy. I'm high of life. I just feel good. I just feel so good, y'all. I'm just sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I just had to share that with y'all. That's not what I came on here for today. I came on here to talk about how accountability is neutral and judgment is emotional. And this is why people who don't deal with their emotions, who don't face their true shadow, will bleed their insecurity on you and then try to attack your character and try to say because you're confident, you think you better than somebody. I'm here to tell y'all that's not the case. Don't let them people do that to you. Okay, them people, they are living in misery. But we can help them by just showing up and being our natural self, appreciate who we are, holding our boundaries while at the same time respecting others. Don't talk about my speech impediment. So if someone pointing something out feels like an attack, it's usually because that thing already hurts them. Just even talking about somebody looks. She look, he look. That's because you don't like what you look like. And it might sound weird, like how can what I say about them mean I don't like it? Does, because the same hand you measuring them, that's what you measure to yourself. And 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna measure up all the time. You're not gonna measure up all the time. So the days where you're measuring that up to others, when you run into somebody who measure higher than you, you're gonna feel lack. You already fucking up. So just stop. Stop comparing yourself to people. People got their own journey, their own life, their own trials and tribulations. You don't know what nobody going through, and you sitting up there judging them. This person could be having the worst life ever, and then they got you sitting over here. You think you better? Like, give yourself a break. You got enough to worry about. You don't even know how to grow food. You gotta buy food from the grocery store. You don't own none of that. Like, you got other bigger fish to fry. I never understood hate, jealousy, insecurity. I never understood that. Never in my life. And if this message resonates with you, I want you to like, subscribe, and share, because at the same time, it does no justice if it serves me no justice if I am the only person looking in the mirror. If me and my household are the only people looking in the mirror, it serves us no purpose. I need everybody. Come on. I'm going to give you a mirror. I'll give it to you. It's called reflecting on yourself and on your actions. You hear me? So I've had moments in my life where they didn't insult me, they didn't yell at me, but they just pointed something out. And my first reaction was anger at them. It was a discomfort in myself. And honestly, this is more so general for everybody. I don't take offense to critical I don't take offense to that. It's about how you approach me. And sometimes people can be very malicious when they want to give you criticism. They don't even give themselves criticism, but they want to give it to you. Them the types of criticism I don't like. If you don't face the mirror in yourself, don't try to come tell me about myself. That's just like the Bible say. Don't pick the star out of my eye and you haven't picked the stung out of yours. Like, that's stupid. Now, and I know y'all, I'm too excited. This live is supposed to be very calm, y'all. But this is because I'm high off life and I can't even tone it down if I wanted to right now. I'm trying. I think I'm gonna just wait and let this be for another day, because it's not an exciting topic. It's actually a topic that we really need to sit down and focus and calm ourselves down and talk. I'm too excited today, y'all. I'm just too excited. And I just want to make a note that, confidence feels personal to insecure people because it removes excuses. And when they see someone else is confident and they know they're not that confident, it makes them feel bad about themselves. But instead of them going and looking in the mirror and say, well, I need to work on this and that about me, they attack the other person's confidence and say, well, you shouldn't say that. How dare you say that? I can't say that about myself, so how dare you say that about yourself? I honestly I pity people like that. I have deep empathy. I have deep empathy for people who sit around and judge other people because of their lack. Instead of them looking in the mirror and saying, well, I might not can't do this, or I might don't have interest in that, but I'm good at this, and actually just practicing that. Bruce, what is his name? Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee said something that was really, really deep to me, and I think a lot of people don't take his sayings or don't listen to it, because he said a lot of great things, and he always said, I do not fear a man who knows 1,000 moves. I fear a man who has practiced. That's what he said. I don't fear a man who have practiced 1,000 moves. I fear a man who have practiced one move 1,000 times. So you have to take that for real. It doesn't matter what somebody else can do better than you or what lead they at. As long as you focus on what you're good at, they could be great at 1,000,000 things. They won't be better than you in that one thing. And you can't even focus it on that. You literally have to just focus on you, become a better version for you in your world. You don't operate other people's world. So you have to just be great in yours. You're the star character in your world. What they got going on has nothing to do with you. I cannot understand that. But I also understand people do not face their shadow. So that's where it comes from. When you don't face your shadow, it's easier to point the finger at everybody else. But that's the shadow pointing the finger. It's not even you. This is what I'm trying to get people to understand. That's not even you pointing the finger. It's Vecna. You let Vecna point the finger at the people because you don't want to go look in the mirror and say, hey, I could do better this. I could do better work. I could fix this. I could fix that. You know, that's all it takes. That's all it takes. Just wake up today, write down some things that you feel like you can work on or some goals. You know what's so crazy? Instead of being mad or competitive, be inspired. You know, when I see people do things that I would like to do for myself, I get inspired. Let's say I see a video or I'm on scrolling and I see somebody with something or doing something that I want to do, that I would like for myself. But instead of me saying, they probably didn't even pay for that, they dissing it, you know what I say? Damn, I wonder how they got that. Let me go see how I can get it. That's what I do. Don't go around and, I don't do that, baby, because what you can have, I can have. I bleed the same blood as you. Thank you. You point one finger at them, you got 3 point back at yourself. This is what I said in my last video, and I think it got deleted. And I'm so mad. Y'all know how many times women have dealt and men have dealt with the backlash of people who don't want to deal with themselves, who are not accountable for their own choices in life, and who don't take the responsibility to becoming better versions of themselves. They have unalived people for those reasons. Shanquilla. Remember Shanquilla, the girl who went to Cabo with her friends? Did not come back because all her friends left her just because they were jealous, insecure. This can be deadly. It can be deadly. And it's crazy to me nobody talks about it enough. Me being, I'm not ugly. I'm very beautiful in all aspects. Do you know how much hate I have gotten? Do you know? Baby, let me tell you something. I get hated on so bad it don't make no sense. Okay, y'all, this is the intercession. I gotta put my baby on his bus. But you better believe, being hated on, that ain't nothing new to me. I didn't get hated since I was in kindergarten. Do you hear me? People will hate on you and say some things about you that ain't true just because they cannot do what you do, get the love that you get. And it's very sick because sometimes in the wrong situation, it can be, oh my goodness. And don't have a group of people mad at you. You just good as you. You hear me? And I feel, and if you're one of those people who sit around and always have something negative to say about somebody, man, you hurting yourself. You're not hurting them. Your negativity and how you feel about them will not. Ouch! You hit me, son. Your fuel and negativity you got won't stop their flow. It won't stop their flow. Just so you know, it won't stop their flow. I'm gonna be gone for a second. Y'all enjoy this music real quick. If you like what I'm saying, if you appreciate this conversation, if this resonates with you, please like and subscribe and share this message, because like I say, it does no justice with just one of us knowing. Okay, I think I could take y'all with me. Let me see if I could take y'all with me. I might be able to take y'all with me just for a moment. Just for a moment. Okay. Doran. Come here. I gotta go anyway soon because I have a meeting in about 5 minutes. Well, 7 minutes. Come here. Come over here. So I can get you together. Yeah, if you had a time where somebody was just, I mean, y'all, it's to the point where I have made friends with people, and I know what can happen. I know, so I'm very talented. I got a lot of gifts and I got a lot of wisdom. So I know my power, and I get with people and I try to like not expose all that to them. And I'll even try to throw myself on the bus and say stuff like, just say some things about myself that I know that just would let people know that I ain't all that. Now I got this and that. I know how to speak. I know how to speak the real on myself, to where I don't have people looking at me like, damn, she thinks she perfect. No, I would absolutely say where my shit stank at. I will. I'll let it be known, just so they won't be like trying to attack me. But that don't work. I found out that don't work. It actually backfires. Because what happens is, he want to be in the video. My son, he love looking at himself. So what actually happens is, instead of them being inspired by you saying that you're not perfect, and them trying to like still give you grace because they see that you're not perfect, they get mad at that. God dang it, they get mad at that. They say, well, all that bad stuff happened to you, but you still happy? They get mad at that. So I've actually been making it bad for me by telling them my flaws. Because despite my flaws, I smile, I'm having fun, I'm eating, my kids are good. Oh, man. So it really backfired on me. I don't hold grudges against nobody. Because you know what? In one ear, out the other. A lot of times, people don't even matter that much to me to hold a grudge against them. And I'm not saying like I don't care for people. It's just, you're not, you don't matter to me like that. Okay? You just don't. Why would you? If you're not my children, my mother, or my partner, relatives are relatives. No. Like, okay. They don't dictate nothing in my life. And that's what people go wrong. Y'all think y'all relatives are y'all soulmates. They're not your soulmates. Your children and your parents are your soulmates. Them are the only people that you owe some type of empathy towards when they are acting up. But you don't owe nobody no empathy and no grace that's messing up your life. You need to remove anybody that's in your life that's causing you chaos. I will remove anybody. Y'all know I remove parents. I remove anybody. Don't come around here stinking up my box. Don't come around here thinking you could treat me anyway and I'm going to just keep you around. No, I got one life to be Ashley. I'm not allowing nobody to funky that up just because they don't want to go look in the mirror. I will speak on it and give them time, but after so many times, see ya, wouldn't want to be I'm not going to hold a grudge, but you might not be able to get access like you used to. And it's gonna take a while for me to look at you different. And now you can work on yourself. People can radically change, but you have to radically leave out their life. You have to like remove yourself, or they won't. People don't respect change until they actually lose something. Humans are so ungrateful. But I gotta go, y'all. It's been a blast coming on here. I wish I could have stayed for 30 minutes. And I didn't even get to go through my dialogue that good because my energy's too high right now. Thank you. I sure am. I appreciate that, y'all. Yeah, go look in the mirror. When I get these shirts made called Got Mirror, I want y'all to share them. I want y'all to wear them. So when people approach y'all, they gonna think about it. Damn, they gonna watch what they say before they say it to you. Watch what you say. What you say to me. Okay, so his bus is late today. I ain't got time, bus. I gotta go to a meeting. Y'all, his school is not that far though. I'm looking at it. I'm literally looking right at his school, y'all. I could literally just take him up there, but the school said they wanted to drive him. I'm like, we could just walk him to school. I think my cat is stuck in the bathroom. You was stuck in your brother's room? All right, y'all. This is time for, let's see. Go look in the mirror, y'all. See you, besties. Say bye-bye. My cat said bye.